Well, in South Sudan, it's double trouble. Displaced by war and now ravaged by floods. For the details, we turn to Africa 54's Ndimyake Mwakalyelye. Ndimi.
Well, thank you, Vincent. Heavy rain and flooding continues to take a toll on displaced people in South Sudan. The waters are destroying the makeshift shelters and latrines, while the agencies scramble to find alternatives to prevent outbreaks of cholera and other waterborne diseases. The rainy season in South Sudan is complicating the lives of thousands of people living in refugee camps after fleeing conflict. The rainy season usually starts in April, and the United Nations says about 60% of roads will be impassable until October, affecting relief efforts in the country. Aid agencies warn of more hardship for those sheltering in camps, which are now prone to deadly waterborne and other diseases resulting from the rains. The combination of rain and lack of proper sanitation will put many at risk for diarrhea, cholera and malaria, resulting from malaria-carrying mosquitoes breeding in the standing waters from the floods.
A woman can just hold a child, while the other thing like item, clothes and the thing are just being taken by the flood. So it is really getting worse to women who get no husband here, and it is totally something that I can't even mention.
According to UN reports, an estimated 1 million people have been displaced by violence within South Sudan since the start of a political crisis last year. The world's newest state came close to an all-out civil war on December 15th, when soldiers from rival ethnic groups clashed in the capital, Juba. Although a ceasefire was struck on January 23rd, it has since been frequently violated and new talks have faltered. United Nations officials say thousands have died in the violence, often fought along ethnic lines. Both sides are accused of carrying out atrocities. More than 200,000 civilians have also fled into neighboring countries, Uganda, Ethiopia, Sudan and Kenya. Many remain reluctant to return home, and others say they have lost everything.
For us, not in Cor William, and our house was looted by the LPLA soldiers. And now they live in our house. They took the furniture. They stole everything. They didn't leave anything for us.
Children who have fled their homes are now living in very difficult conditions with little access to food, shelter and clean water, according to UK charity Save the Children. Many of those displaced are also malnourished.
Even if we put the children in tents, the water still enters. There is no solution. The situation here, as you can see, more than this. Bad things happen here. The children are sick, but God is generous.
The UN humanitarian appeal for South Sudan is more than $1 billion, short of a target of $1.27 billion by June. Meantime, East African states have agreed to deploy troops in South Sudan by mid-April to help enforce a ceasefire deal between government forces and rebels. Now, negotiations in Ethiopia aimed at working out a deal on political reform are now set to resume on March 20th.